Hey there, Leo, getting ready to start your reading. This will be a timeless reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just take what resonates as always. Don't try and make something fit if it's not your story. Oh, somebody got a surprise coming up, a chance meeting. Actually, let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. All right, this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not even sure if I said that yet. And obviously, if you don't see, if this is not your reading, do check your other placements, okay? All right, let's get started. The first card out says surprise. It says soul bond. You may be coming into some kind of chance meeting with someone who you have a strong soul bond with. It says this could actually be life-changing. So it's going to take you by complete surprise, it looks like. Reds and angels. What else do we have for my Leo collective, please? Patience, stillness. This is about receiving, okay? Just about kind of sitting back, chilling a little bit, just paying close attention to things, being patient, and being willing to receive. Don't close your energy off. All right, what else we got? Oh, wow. Another card about knowing. Look at this. What is going on here, Leo? This is fantastic. Knowing, the knowing card is all about just kind of, again, using your intuition. Really assessing things, you know, listening to your inner guidance. Knowing what you're about. Knowing that you're this, the card actually says beauty too, just knowing that you know, what you're about, you know, that you're valuable, that you're beautiful or handsome, inside and out, whichever. It's more about knowing your worth is what I'm getting from this card. This is fantastic. Okay, I see a story already formulating here. This is great. Wow. Better together. This is insane. This is going to be a good reading, Leo. This is good. This is a far reach from my last reading from you guys. It was pretty dramatic. Okay, this says love, unity, and team. And the top portion says better together. So looks to me like you're about to have some kind of chance meeting. This looks like either a new person or maybe a reconnection with someone that's going to be pretty life-changing. This is a very deep soul bond that it looks like you have with someone else. They're telling you to follow your intuition, okay, to know your worth, and also to have patience. Just kind of sit in stillness. Like, don't try and force the outcome. Just kind of be open to receiving what is coming to you, because it does look to me like it's going to be a very significant situation that's going to bring you and another into unity, it looks like. I like that card says team too. Yeah, somebody's missing you. Okay, it says somebody is sitting in a little bit of regret here, definitely longing for you. You may also be missing another person at this time. Get one more card for my Leos and we'll move. I usually only get 5, but I'm going to start with 6 today, I think. Then we'll clarify. Yeah, so this may very well be someone from the past. Yeah, creating, writing, planning, collaborating. This is crazy. So now you have team and collaborating. This is somebody who you're not only going to be, it looks like, in unity with, probably from a love perspective, in a relationship, but someone who you also may collaborate with and do things with, maybe create a business or I don't know, you guys could be some kind of dynamic duo in some way, okay? This is, I mean, this looks beautiful, but it says it's coming, Leo. So this may actually be something very new. It does say missing you, though. So it may also be someone that you have known, okay? Somebody, it says on the missing you that someone is actually longing and lonely for you. So clarify this surprise card for me, guys and angels. The Empress. Wow. And then the 2 of Wands, look at that. That is beautiful. This is somebody that's definitely been keeping an eye on you. I feel like there's been some lag time here in terms of this person coming towards you, whether you know them or not. But somebody is definitely viewing you as their empress. It looks like they're wanting to certainly come towards you. Okay, they feel a very deep soul bond, a soul connection with you. Again, if you have not met them yet, this is obviously coming up very fast, it looks like. You may very well just run into them when you're out someplace, is what I'm getting. It could very well be even if you are traveling, you may run into them while you're traveling, but they are going to see you as someone who is very beautiful, if they don't already, beautiful or handsome, like I said, quite abundant, self-assured, very nurturing, caring, compassionate person. Yeah, for patience is clarified by the Strength card. So this is really about accessing your strength to really kind of not hold back from them, because they do want you to be open to receiving. But it says just to access your strength here. Like, you don't want to, I think in the past, perhaps you've kind of had a habit here of trying to control the outcome. And it's saying, no, your strength is not needed now to like overwhelm someone. Your strength here is needed to really kind of hold back and just to allow things to unfold naturally. We have a 5 of Cups here. Look at that. So somebody has been sitting in sadness, which is interesting because in the Missing You card, that is about longing, regret, being lonely. But this is in reverse, okay? So someone is actually coming out of that sadness. This may very well be you, Leo. Okay, especially if you've been waiting around for something to come in for you, to have some kind of new start, a new relationship, even for something to come back around. Clarify knowing, please, Spirit. Look at this. So we have we have a Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow, Spirit. So Queen of Swords in reverse is definitely not a good card usually to me. It's someone who has a sharp tongue on them, honestly. They use their words abusively. They may be pretty deceptive as well. They could be quite smart, honestly, but a lot of times they will use that to be deceptive towards other people, or to outwit other people, I should say, in a sense. Usually when I see a Queen of Swords, I see somebody that's quite combative, though, and is pretty quick with their words and uses them to kind of slice and dice, if you will. It's not a good thing. All right, one more card for the knowing. So this may actually be you that has been kind of sitting in this stillness, just kind of watching, paying attention to things. But your knowing is telling you whatever this situation was, and whoever this person was, it could be a boss, it could be a friend, it could be somebody that you're with, whomever. That you're really just paying attention, and your intuition is telling you that that is not where you need to be. Anything else on knowing? Interesting. Yeah. And I got the 10 of Swords upright. Whatever this was, this may have actually brought an ending to a situation. Maybe somebody has had some kind of intuitive downloads. Maybe somebody is really tapping in and they're now really understanding that whatever this situation was with the Queen of Swords being in reverse here was not working out for them. That's not the kind of volatile situation that they want to be in. And somebody has actually put an end to this with the 10 of Swords. Now, somebody may also be feeling, this could very well be you. It could also be some person that you're dealing with. They may also be feeling very backstabbed or betrayed in that situation. But regardless, it looks like the swords have been thrown down here with this 10. And 10s always indicate to me that there is an ending of something. And with all of this, especially the Queen of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Swords, I'm thinking that somebody has either ended a relationship or some kind of situation, or walked away from something that wasn't serving them anymore. Yeah. Better together. Okay. And that's clarified by the Emperor. Okay. So the Emperor is definitely a boss. Generally, okay, but an Emperor is very strong, okay? They can be very stubborn, sometimes controlling, but they have a lot on their plate too. They keep the order, right? They run things. That's what an emperor does. Keeps the business together, the family together, the whole village together. Okay, that's the emperor. Could also be a father. Could also be the divine masculine. Yeah, look at that. Wow, better together. Whoever this is definitely somebody who is feeling like they've been left out in the cold a bit. Yeah, and you know what? I'm drawing up here too to the next card, which is missing you, which is longing, regret, and loneliness. So this may have been someone that you were actually, if this was some kind of situation where someone was married here, it looks like obviously somebody feels very betrayed and they've walked away from that. They feel they could have even got put out as far as I know. I'm not sure, but you have a Five of Pentacles here, which is all about being left out in the cold. You can see here with the woman holding the child's hand here, and she's just walking, and they're very much so left out in the cold here. Okay. So whoever this person is, they're definitely doing that. They're feeling like I feel like somebody is walking towards somebody else. That's what I'm getting. Okay. If you've been sitting back, being patient, just trying to really listen to your intuition, really stay strong in a situation, maybe waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for a good relationship to come in, even waiting for somebody to come back through. This may very well be what is going on here. This person could have been keeping a close eye on you. They may actually be traveling here to see you, viewing you as their empress. Okay, it looks like this person has been steady watching though, is what I'm getting here. Again, being quite patient along with you. I haven't even held back. When I see that strength card, I definitely feel like someone that's been holding back because they've also been in some kind of sadness, or maybe sadness because they could not be with you. Okay. Whatever they've been dealing with here, though, with this Queen of Cups in reverse, as well as this Ten of Swords, this obviously looks like it's over. Okay. And it looks like it ended badly. Okay. Whoever this person was, though, I feel like they were very spiteful. I feel like they're very, very spiteful, hateful even with their words, with the things that they said. I feel like they might have tried to knock this person down, drag them down in some way. Again, this could also be some kind of boss. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, something has ended here. I just noticed that I have the Empress and the Emperor on the board. I cannot believe this. So you have a divine masculine and the divine feminine on the board. So this is, okay, this is definitely going to be about love. I knew up here was about love, but this is just really kind of clarifying all of that. So you have the Emperor here and you have the Empress. So it looks like the Emperor has actually ended something. If they were in another situation of marriage, it could have just been a hook, not a hookup, but maybe like a, maybe they started seeing somebody else. Something along those ways, whatever it was, they've ended it, and it did not end well, it looks like. Missing you, longing, regret, and lonely is actually clarified by the Four of Wands, okay? Yeah. Then we have the Knight of Swords here as well, clarifying it. So we have a person now that definitely wants to take some, they want to take some steps forward, okay? You know, the Four of Wands is wanting to bring things back together. The Four of Wands is a card usually about celebration. In traditional, you know, terms, it's really about marriage. It's usually a marriage card, but it can also be just about coming together, you know, celebrating something. It's also a card that's commonly equated to twin flames as well. So if you are in one of those situations, it could very well be that. But this person is ready to come. Look at all these dark cards here. They're ready to come out of all this darkness and come into something that is much more positive. They want to come together, I feel like, with the person that they've been missing here, the person they've been longing for. Okay? This person feels kind of, they definitely feel like they're out in the cold here. Okay, so you may or may not be talking to this person. If this is a person that you do not know, it looks like they have just ended something that was pretty nasty. All right. But you guys, you know, I haven't even gotten to this card yet, but I'm going to tell you, you guys may be coming together for a specific purpose. This person may want to come together too, especially if they're seeing you over here shining as this Empress. You may have the spotlight in some way. You know, maybe they're watching you on social media. It could be anything like that. Watching you at work. I'm not really sure yet. But, I mean, it says that you guys could actually get together and collaborate. Okay, you can create something. And I'm feeling like that's what they're thinking about, especially if they're watching you do something else. They may want to come in, get out of this nastiness, come in, because they're seeing you very, very nurturing, very loving. Again, this may be somebody you've been with in the past, but whoever they've been with, it looks like was not a situation like that whatsoever. I feel like they're watching you create in some way, though. All right. So again, you may be on something. You might be a star, as far as I know. I mean, you could be on, you know, TV. You could be on social media, anything like that. Whatever they're watching you do, they're wanting to come together and either do it with you, maybe create something together, maybe a business. Something along those lines. Maybe you guys have some kind of purpose together. I'm not sure, but this is what they're wanting to happen. That's not what they've had here. All right, so let's clarify writing, planning. Yep. God, you cannot make it up. All right, so the creating one is clarified by the Lovers. There you have it again. So now we have the Emperor, the Empress, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the Lovers card. This is definitely, I'm going to say, a higher love. That's the only thing I know how to say. This is a very substantial connection. Okay, either you've had it before and it's coming back around, or this is brand new, or maybe this is someone that you have known. Maybe you've had some kind of falling out and now they want to come in and evolve this to a whole different level. Okay, this is someone who loves you very deeply, someone who recognizes this situation and this relationship as being quite significant. I also feel with this card here, this is the angels, okay? Look at the angel on here. Look at that. Angel is just guiding this situation, guiding you guys back together if you've actually been split up. Oh my God, you cannot make it up. And then look. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so you might actually be heading towards a much higher commitment here. All right. Whatever situation this person has been with, like I said before, I'm going to keep reiterating that. I feel like they've known that it's bad. They've been sitting back, chilling, being patient, paying attention, using their intuition, actually receiving the downloads, okay? Finally ended this, understanding that you guys were better together. Okay, they're tired of being out in the cold, so I'm feeling like you might have left them out in the cold. They understand that they're the Emperor, so you're Empress over here. They want to come in. Maybe they understand your twin flames here with this Four of Wands card, okay? But they want to come in and start giving to this connection that they feel is quite substantial because they've been missing you so much. They've been longing for you. They've been lonely. All right, and also regretting. The word regret is on here, and I'm going to hit on that just for a minute because I feel like if this person left you out in the cold because they were here, okay, with this nasty person, then it looks to me like they want to come in and right their wrongs here, okay? With the Knight of Swords, I will tell you, the Knight of Swords is someone that comes in, they are not the best in terms of communicating. Sometimes it's not because they're trying to be nasty or anything like that, but they might come through just very direct, you know, kind of powerful, kind of in your face. And but I don't think that's the way they mean it. I think honestly, I think there's some nerves here. I think they want to get it right, most definitely. And they do want to come in and bring you some kind of clarity about what happened. Somebody also thinks that something was misunderstood in the past. And somebody also feels like they owe you an apology is what I'm getting as well. I don't see anything to indicate that, but I feel that they understand that, or at least they owe you an explanation is what I'm getting. So they do want to bring some kind of truth, shine some light on a situation. Yeah, see, I feel like they lied to you in the past about something. So again, friend or past lover or even past relationship, whoever this is, but this is definitely someone who feels like they weren't straight with you before, but they definitely know the power of this connection now, and now they're wanting to come in and collaborate with you in some way. Why? Because they have this very deep, abiding love for you, and they want to take it to a higher commitment. This person, I have the Eight of Swords on the bottom, so they could have been very much so in their head, stuck in their head quite a bit in the past. And that may have also very well held them up quite a bit. I want to say Sagittarius has some of these cards, not these at the top. But Sagittarius has some of these cards down here. I did their reading yesterday. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you may actually want to take a look at that. Let me see if I can get some more information on this situation for my Leos. Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Spirit. Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The starter cards, though, wow. Gorgeous. All right. Here, guys, and angels, tell me more on this situation with Leo and this person that's coming towards Leo. What happened in this situation? Or what can they look forward to? Okay. Okay. So maybe you guys tried to connect, or maybe you connected at some point in the winter, or maybe you came back together thinking there was going to be some kind of rebirth. Look at this, two of them upside down here. Maybe you thought there was going to be some kind of rebirth in the winter months. Now, where I'm at currently, it is winter months, so wherever you are in the world doesn't matter. And it just didn't happen. I do have this in reverse. Maybe you guys came together hoping for some kind of rekindling or reconciliation, and it just did not happen. All right. I think that your situation was not built, though, on a solid structure here, a solid foundation. Okay. So it was easy. You probably had a tower drop down in there. That may have actually been protection for you, Leo. It could have been for the other person. It depends on who had the other person involved here. Okay, because it does look like there may have very well been a third party. Now, the third party could have been another person in terms of like another love connection. It could have been a parent. All right, it could have been anybody. It could have been some other karmic connection that you had. And what I mean by that is, sometimes that can be family, sometimes that can be friends, sometimes that can be work that just takes you away from everything, but sometimes it is another lover. Okay, whoever it was, I don't think they were very easy on this person. I think that was toxic, quite toxic, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, what else? Yeah, see, we have it again. Now they're wanting to come forward. I think somebody's been putting a lot of, and this may be you as well as your person, been putting out a lot of self-love here, putting it towards yourself. Okay, setting out intentions for what you're wanting. If you're wanting something new here, a new relationship or a new love, or having, just a great love come to you. It looks like that is what's happening here. This person may have done that too, but I can't help but note that this says creation. Okay, it also has a big heart on it that not only represents love, but Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I'm just saying. All right, but creation, right? And creation is right up here. Somebody wanting to come, somebody actually figuring things out, figuring that you are where they're supposed to be and wanting to come in and create with you. This is a person you may actually do things with. That was in Sagittarius's reading. That part I know. Not the creating card, but the rest of it. I remember saying something about them creating with somebody. Yeah, this is a person that wants to come in and offer you love. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. Doesn't have to be. I have a lot of signs here. It looks like I have Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It looks like I have Taurus here. I could have Libra here as well. I have Aries. Oh my gosh, what else? I have Gemini. I have Gemini again, heavy on the Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini as well. I have Aquarius. Libra. Yeah. See somebody here wanting to take a leap towards you. Whoever it is, they got a lot of love, okay? And they want to bring in this emotional offering, it looks like, to you. And it looks like they're ready to take a leap too. I don't think that they did that in the past. Look at this. We have, some of y'all might be shutting this person down too, honestly, because again, now we have another card saying it was growth. A rebirth in the winter didn't go through. Growth in the summer, that could have also been your situation. Again, this did not happen for whatever reason. You weren't allowed to come together at that particular time. Maybe somebody still had some healing to do. Somebody had some growing to do. Okay. but it didn't happen. Also, if this person comes in with this offer of love, you may very well say, no, I'm not about that anymore. And you may walk away, making this growth in the summer null and void. It looks like whoever this was a person that was in a great deal of ego and pride in the past. They may have been a people pleaser or just like to get a lot of attention or affections from outside people. Maybe this is where their priorities were, and maybe that's something that you weren't willing to deal with. Now, again, guys, if these energies are you, please flip it up. You know your story. What else, Spirit? See, I heard this is how they ended up with this too. So some of them may have actually just chose another person. Okay, maybe they were in their ego. Maybe they weren't thinking straight. Maybe they didn't recognize that you were this empress before. Or maybe they were just a person that kind of ran a lot on passion. I don't have that here yet, but it could be. All right, and they just chose to go in a different direction. It turned out to be a terrible direction. And now they've received guidance as to that. And it looks like it's ended in some way. Yeah, because look. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Reunion, soul ties. Okay, this is a deep soul connection. This is the second card that said that you have a deep soul bond, which is right there. Okay, that you were going to have some kind of life-changing event that brought you two together. All right, you may have even came together to begin with on some kind of chance meeting, but if this person is near you, you may very well have another chance meeting. You might run straight into this person, but they do want to have a reunion with you now that they have ended this other situation. It looks like, or at least the situation has ended and not well. But the good news is they recognize that they are the divine masculine to your divine feminine, or, you know, flip it up how you need to, okay? They recognize that there's a very strong soul tie here, potentially even a twin flame with this Four of Wands, and that they have immense love for you. And I think they've had a lot of time to go over this. They're feeling like now you guys are better together, okay? I'm wondering if this Queen of Swords could also not be a love interest. I know I said that before, but I don't know why I'm feeling some kind of family member too. I don't know why. This is, I mean, I get this sometimes in readings, so family member as well. Okay, whoever it is, it could also just be a friend. Okay, just negative toxicity. Maybe what they're ending is just, you know, being around toxic people who are negative and drag them down and keep them in this lower energy, or maybe even tell them that your relationship is not, you know, it's never going to work. You know, you're barking up the wrong tree, whatever it is that they put in their head, you know, stay single, whatever. I don't know. Like I said, you're going to know your story. You'll know. But whatever the details are, I feel like they're leaving that behind, and they have left it behind. Maybe they felt very betrayed by that situation. Maybe they felt like they were quite misled by that situation, or even given the wrong information, wrong details regarding you or your situation, the wrong advice. But it looks to me like they've spent a lot of time alone here, certainly missing you and sitting in regret. And now they understand the depth of this connection, okay, and how beautiful it is. And they want to come in and offer. It looks like a huge offering of love here with this Ace of Cups, right? Beautiful. All right, the person is very, very attracted to you, okay? I feel like they're watching you in some way. I'm going to say that again because I do feel that. All right, so maybe they're looking at you, or maybe they're just looking over your old photos. I feel like they see you creating something. I keep going back to that. So whatever you're creating, if they're watching you in some way, they want to do it with you. Whatever that means. Okay, let me get some messages here from my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus here. From this person to Leo. What would they say to my Leo collective? Okay. What does this person say? You are the one. Yep. Oh, wow. My karmic story is ending. I picked that up. So I can't remember if it was Sag or if it was the collective reading I did a couple days ago. So, yeah, their karmic story, again, doesn't have to be another relationship. Could very well be, though. Whatever it is, whatever situation they were entangled in, because that is what I feel like it was. I feel like it may have drug out for a long time, and it may have been very highly toxic for them. They're saying that's ending. It says, I don't want to let you down. All right. I know that they think that you're the one. I know that this is true because you don't just see somebody as, you know, you're the emperor, they're the empress. Okay, I have a divine match on the board. You don't sit around and take all this time, then understand that you're better together, that you want to create something together, understand the significance of the connection, thinking that, you know, it's a very deep soul tie, even very much a twin flame, and you don't have all of this amazing love for another person, and understand that you're being guided towards them to do something, to create a life together, unless they feel like you're the one, period. And the emperor and the empress are also usually, you know, a married couple, right? All right. You got some angels. What else from my Leos? What other messages might this person have from me? They said, I'm afraid to trust. That may have very well been the issue in the past, too. If you were with this person before and they just ran off, or they didn't want to settle down, or if maybe you guys had a conversation like that didn't end well. I heard a minute ago, remember, that they lied to you. They felt like they lied to you and needed to clear something up. So maybe they told you that they just didn't want to settle down, that they were fine being where they were. And the deal was, it looks like they were just afraid to trust. But it says no one else matters now. Wow. And the bottom card says, I had no idea you would end up meaning so much to me. Oh my goodness. All right, Leo, this is a really powerful reading, and I'm so happy to see it turn around, like I said, from last week's crazy reading. So good for you. This is really beautiful. Hopefully this is a person that you feel like you can have something with, that hasn't done too much to you, that you feel like you couldn't go back. But again, you'll know your story, so I'm sure you will keep walking. Know how feisty you Leos are. So we have a B. By the way, these initials, they may or may not be for you or your person, but if they are, hopefully it will help you, okay? B and I, A, C, G, H, E, I never know how many I grab, so Y, L, J, and then a W. So hopefully some of those will resonate. Hopefully the messages actually will resonate with some of you guys. And if they do, please don't forget to hit that like button and just let me know down below. And I will talk to you guys the next time. Leo, hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Talk soon. Bye, Leo.